Sir.
Am I there? Hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Afternoon Market Action. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Excuse me. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Hi, Janice. Hi, John, Jeff, Norman, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Happy birthday, Glenn. Wishing you all the best for the upcoming year. Thank you all for the birthday wishes that are coming and that will be coming. I do appreciate that. I turned a whole 57 years old today. Woo-wee. All right. So, I am waiting for the alert to hit. Joey will let me know. Huh? Oh, it did hit? All right, the alert hit. So there we go. All right. So, there we go. I got 288. Let's go see if we get more people. I need it. Huh? Uh-huh. Thank you, Joey. Joey and I argue like brothers. We really, really do. Joey and I argue like brothers, but, he always takes care of me. And, lifestyle coach says, oh, that's so nice, Joey. That was nice. So I thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sounds like, I couldn't hear the music. Somebody said it sounded like a Christmas song. I couldn't hear the music. All right. So, again, can we talk about what the Fed said? Yep, Russell, we're going to get to that. When we get to the news. Let's start off by what's going on in the market. Joey, flip, there we go. Here's Ryan. Ryan is on vacation. He's heading up to Colorado, I think, to go skiing. So we have just me today. But I'm wishing Ryan, hopefully he's on a plane right now. He took a picture from the plane. He's on a plane right now, so he probably can't hear me. But I'm wishing he needs this. I'm glad he's getting the time off, and listen, it's too cold for me. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you, I'm not doing it. All right, but he gets to spend time with his mom. He actually gets to see a VectorVest subscriber. One of the VectorVest subscribers is going to meet him up there as well. So, I'm happy for him. He deserves it. And there we go. All right, you're more than enough, Glenn, says G Money. Well, Ryan is a good part of this team. I love that he's part of this team and his input and his what he does, man. I really, really does. I really do. Wow, Joey, complete classy act. He's so wow. Go ahead, just keep feeding Joey. And listen, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love that, but you guys just make him. My wife is out of town, MASH Luxury, so I don't know. I am gonna go out to dinner though. But she did wish me a happy birthday on Facebook. All right, so but she is out of town. Sorry, but next weekend I will be off. My wife and I will be going to the Outer Banks. So the birthday weekend celebration won't be this weekend, but it will be next weekend. Did you go all in on ANF? I jumped out yesterday. I did not. Right now, I've been slowly but surely pulling out of positions. I've taken my profits on some positions. I've been pulling out of the market. And as you look at the market, this is the reason why. This is exactly the reason why I've pulled out. And, I've been saying for the longest time, you guys should be using half positions. But all you greedy folks probably still have full positions on some of your stocks. That's fine. That's up to you. But when I look at the market going up, I look at the market going up, but I look at our indicators going down. Folks, that's a red flag. All right, it's your birthday, PL reduction. Happy birthday to you. I know, where's Charlene is not here. Charlene said it was her birthday as well. So y'all think it's a good time to jump in Tesla and now a Palantir. I own Palantir and I own Tesla TSLQ. I'm up double digits on the bearish side of Tesla, and I'm up double digits on the bullish side of Palantir. I am in both. I am definitely in both. I took most of my profits off the table and started hedging when the BSR closed below 1. Smart deal. And it did, and now it went back up above 1. I just think that this market is primed for a move to the downside. I listened to your crypto short. I already got into IBIT, but need some guidance from you, Glenn. Listen, You guys know that I don't like crypto. I am not a big fan of crypto, but I did do a short today giving you 2 crypto plays that I at least want you to keep your eyes on because I am. All right. And that's coming from a guy that does not like crypto. I still think that crypto is, Ryan likes crypto much more than I do. But if you have not looked at, the short, it's coming from the perspective of a person who's not a big fan of crypto. But with that, I will still give you the opportunity to make money in them. And there's 2 that I'm even taking about a stab at. Happy birthday and more blessings from blessings, Mike. Listen, is that my cousin, or are you saying cuz as in, hey, cuz, my friend? Because what's really interesting is my cousin, who I've known all my life, because he's my cousin, is starting to make some money in the market. And he actually reached out to me and said, hey, cuz, what's this VectorVest thing all about? Which is kind of cool. Well, I'm really happy about that, and I will talk to him, but I didn't know if that was, I don't know what his name is on YouTube, if he's on YouTube. So that's why I said that forever, Southeast. That's why I said that. I didn't know if that was you, if that was my cousin, or you were just saying cuz. And nonetheless, either way, thank you. All right. Bill says, been raising cash too, sold more SMCI at a 10 bank. SMCI has killed it. Did you see my video talking about SMCI even compared to NVIDIA? SMCI is killing it even more than NVIDIA. So, good to short Mara. Ooh, I'm not going to say that yet, Ravi. Nothing tells me it's okay. Nothing tells me that it's okay to short yet. You may think that the stock is going, listen, let the market come to you. The market's not coming. Look at this, Ravi. The market's not coming to me saying that it's okay to short anything. All right. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm looking at today's candle. Someone said, let's talk about what the Fed said today. So I wanted you to see where the market is right now. All this upward moving, all this downside on our indicators is a red flag. If you're still investing, I'm telling you, you should only be in half positions, or like Bill is doing, starting to raise capital, putting some of your money on the sideline. All right. I meant cuz that was my mistake. Oh, no. I meant, no. That's fine. I got you, Forever Southeast. I just wanted to make sure. All right. With that, let's talk about what's driving this market higher today. And here it is. First story. Powell backs potential rate cuts in 2024, but says the inflation fight is not assured. So that doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. The first part of it says, all right, we're going to get cuts. The second part of it says, I don't know if it's going to do what we need it to do. Because believe you me, once we start cutting rates, that stimulates the economy. That's going to put more pressure on inflation. Because if we get stimulated, it means we got more money. Once we have more money, we're going to spend more money. We spend more money, prices rise, inflation goes up. That's it in a nutshell. All right? That's it on in a nutshell. This is why I continually say that we are not in need of a rate cut yet. All right? We're not. 2.8 PCE headed for lows. Ooh, Roz, says Jeff. Can you say that, Jeff? I know T can say that, but can you say that, Jeff? Are you a Marine? You can't say that. Inflation is transitory. Ooh, I think the Fed dreads the day that he said that. I think that he dreads the day that he said that. But then he opened up his mouth again at the end of the year that drove this rally that we're currently in and said, oh, look forward to 3 Fed cuts. As soon as that was said, first words out of your Uncle Glenn was like, hey, I don't see it. I don't see it. Akshaya let me know, oh, somebody else said we're going to get 2. I think we get 1. And remember, I'm just a guy. I think we get 1. And I think potentially we get none. But the Fed says, yeah, it's going to happen. U.S. stocks rise after Powell signals rate cuts ahead. Now, when? That's the big thing. When? I said last year that I didn't think that the rate cuts would happen until the summer. And it looks more and more like that's going to happen. Powell noted that inflation had eased substantially, but it still hasn't hit enough. For him to start cutting rates, it still hasn't hit enough. But the policymakers still need greater confidence in its continued decline before cutting rates. So they're going to kick the can down the road to keep seeing and getting more data and more data before they cut rates. And at that rate, it won't be probably until the summertime. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. So primarily, this is what the Fed said. The Fed has said on more than one occasion, it's not in a rush. They don't need to be in a rush. They're not in a rush. They need more confidence. They're waiting. And everybody is moving the market higher on the comments of, we're still going to have rate cuts. That's what's moving the market. No, on top of that, we've got, of course, AI tech semiconductors moving the market. But I still don't think that the market is able to sustain this move the way that it is for too much longer. But again, I'm just a guy. All right. Bob says, Ryan is really smart. You too. I appreciate that. Hey, Joey, can you give us some stock picks, please? Really? All right. Joey, you want to give them the stock picks? You want me to write down your stock picks, Joey?
Yeah, you want me to get them from my portfolio, or do you want me to get them from the ones that I mail out every day?
No, shut up. You don't mail out nothing. Let's go to the next story. All right. Oil soars on the expectation of U.S. rate cuts. You know what else? What other entities are looking for the rate cuts? Growth stocks. Yeah, Joey, load us up on the editorial. Whatever. Can I use my sounds on my thingy?
Yeah.
I can't because I don't think it's. I don't know. I broke it.
Look, it's right here.
Huh?
Oh.
Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that's a laugh. That's a big laugh. All right. Thank you, Eton. I missed out on crowd. Ryan did a great story on it prior to it reporting last week. He did that. And that was a great story on crowd. So, VectorVest, give us app since you made us 50%. That wasn't what? That Joey's pick was not app. What are you talking about? Glenn, do you think AI can keep up when the market goes down? You know, that's a great question. I don't know. I think that, 80% of the stocks move with the direction of the market. I think that AI will get hit, but I think that they will be more resilient than a lot of other stocks. That's my take on it. I think that as the market goes down, when it does go down, I don't know if AI is strong enough to be in the 20% that will go against the market. I don't know if it's that strong, because once the market starts to go down, people will take their money out of those plays to capture the big profits that they have out there. So Niels, that is the way I'm going to answer that question. All right. Hope you can analyze today. What is that? IBIT. I did a video on that yesterday, right? I did a video on my top pick. What was yesterday's video? What was the title of it, Joey? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was stocks to buy or sell.
Stocks to buy or sell right now. IBIT was on my buy list. IBIT was on my buy list. I bought Luna and it is tanked. Would you sell it or Maggie, when I bought, I'm going to put that on my list. When I bought Lunar, I told you it was a feel-good stock, that they were going up to the moon, the whole 9 yards. When it fell over to the side, the stock price fell. I already had stops in place. It blew through my stops, but I got out of the loss as well. All right, so, and I'm going to say this again for Maggie and for anyone out there, okay? Anytime Ryan and I ever talk about a stock for you to consider, and if you do buy it, you have to have stops in place. Does everybody understand that? Because that is so important. We can talk about any stock, and I need everybody in the room to type yes, that they understand that. It is so important that you understand that, because I never want anybody to get into, nobody type that they understood that. Nobody. So are you guys listening, or you just not listening? All right, now I see the yeses coming through. Man, that is one of the most important things about any stock that you buy off of a recommendation from Ryan or myself. always have stops in place. We can give you the good side, the bad side about any stock, and we will. Notice that we don't have any vested interest in any of these stocks. But my goodness, folks, you've got to have stops in place, because I don't want anybody to be sitting in the side like Maggie going, oh, what do I do now when the stock goes down, 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 down? Maggie, and again, I point you out because you asked the question, but I need everybody in here to understand that no matter what stocks we talk about, even that we like because of earnings and da-da-da-da-da, always have stops in place. All right? That is so important. And I saw a lot of yeses. You got to do that. So Maggie, does that help you? All right, does that help you? All right, and there you go. All right, oil prices expected. Oh, yeah, well, I was saying other entities that are looking for rate cuts, growth stocks, gold, crypto. A lot of these companies, a lot of these entities are looking for the rate cuts before they start to go up as well. All right. So what do you think about GCT? I'm writing that down. Remember, for every 10 likes, I look at one of the stocks that you want. All right. For every 10 likes. Right now, I can look at 6 stocks. Right now, we can look at 6 stocks. All right. Make sure you hit the like button. For every 10 likes, we get to look at 1 stock. Glenn, what's the Tesla 3-time bullish ticker inverse to TSL? I think it's TSLL. Somebody back me up on that. I think it's TSLL. All right. I think that is it. EETH. I'll take a look about that. Look at that. EE. You guys don't pay attention. I didn't tell none of you. I didn't tell none of you to put stocks in. Look at you, Nat. I didn't tell none of you to put stocks in, but that's all right. That's why I'm start writing them down. Nobody listens. Nobody listens. LVTX, Fix, Psy. I'm never going to get through any of these stocks. I got to get through all the rest of my stories. Will you guys let me do my job? ADMA, Harmony. All right, I'm not writing down TSL. Thank you, Jake. All right, MLM. All right. Remember, before I can get through all of these stocks, I have to have the likes up there. All right, let me keep moving. So oil is on my list today. I still own oil. I've been riding oil for a minute. I'm slightly up, but I'm in USO, and I'm gonna keep on it. Next one, CrowdStrike. Someone said about CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike stocks jump as forecast signals strong cybersecurity demand. I've done several videos on cybersecurity saying that this industry should run up right with, I got to write down USMC Devil Dog. I got to put his up there. Why? Because he's a Marine like me. I got you, USMC Double Dog. We're just excited. Happy birthday, says, I got you. Tell us a story, Uncle Glenn. I can't tell you a story right now while I'm doing this. Oh, social media, Castor Maritime. What is that? CTRM? I was hot on that stock a long time ago. I don't think shipping is on the rise just quite yet. There is another one, AISP or something like that we don't track that's moving. Alar is another company that I do like. Alarm, I put a lot of people onto that. Would you say that most of your YouTube and videos are really more about short-term trades? Stupid question, probably. I'm probably really slow catching. No, they could be a combination of short-term trades and long-term trades depending on how you watch them on a graph. I like using the MPI graph layout to help me to find some stocks longer term. But I also like looking at the 3 and the 8 to find me those stocks shorter term. Put in the 20-day simple moving average that can swing out, help me with a swing trade as well. They can be either or, Mike. They can be either or. All right, let's go to Plug. Plug has a 55% upside according to one Wall Street analyst. That's just one guy. We'll take a look at that. Palantir. Everybody knows I love me some Palantir. How about they got another contract? Palantir bags a new U.S. Army contract, $178 million U.S. Army contract for a missile targeting. Man, how many of you did I turn on? No, Mark, I didn't. How many of you did I turn on to Palantir? Type of 1. How many of you out there did I turn on to Palantir? Type of 1. I'm just curious to know. It's a stock that I've been looking at because of what they do. They take data and turn it into information. They take data and turn it in this day and age, and they've got contracts all over the globe. Man, looks like I turned a lot of people onto it. And Lunar. Yeah, Rick, I don't want to own Lunar right now, but I still think that Lunar long play is that Lunar has a long way to go. I do. I just not right now. You know me, I always like to bring something to the table, and it looks like I possibly did with Palantir. Another big contract. I still own it. I've been in Palantir since the day before earnings, and I'm up double digits on it. All right, I'm still. Michael says sold 30% of Palantir today. Now, Michael, you took a profit, I'm assuming, right? You took a profit. Palantir also announced OpenAI as a client. Alex, I did not know that, and that's going to be huge. That's even going to be more huger. Woo! That's going to be even more huger. I love that. I love that. Lunar will go to the moon again this year. You know something? I still think Lunar is a good, feel-good place, space race. That's what I think. One more question. Pretty new here. How do you look at the color guard when it's red on a close and then turns green on open the next morning? What do the rules say? So you understand that when you look, Scott, when you look at the color guard, you want to look at the 6-day snapshot, not just day over day. You want to look at the 6-day snapshot to give you a feel of what the market is doing. If I see, and I always try to find the predominant color. If I see more green than red, green than yellow, I know I'm bullish. If I see more yellow than anything, I know that I'm cautious. And of course, if I see more red than anything, I'm very bearish. So it's not just looking at it on a day over day basis because it's so fast. It can change day over day because the market changes day over day. But when I look at the color guard, I look at the 6-day snapshot. Does that make sense, Scott, in answering your question? I look at the whole 6-day snapshot to give me a feel of what's going on in the market. All right. Lunar will probably go to the moon and stay there at some point in time. All right. So let's go to the next story. Target. Target starts a $49 membership program to compete with Amazon and Walmart. All these companies is trying to get your business the best way that they can. The new program called the Target 360 will feature unlimited free day delivery for orders over $35 in as little as an hour, along with free 2-day shipping on orders from Target.com. The company said March 5th during the presentations to investors in New York. So one of the biggest things that I liked about the Target report was that they are going to get back to being a growth company again. I like Target. All right. I like Target. Here's another story. Is there an AI bubble? How many of you think that we are going to have an AI bubble? Type a 1 if you think so. Type a 2 if you think AI is the real thing and it's going to be here for a while. Type a 1 if you think that we are going to go through an AI bubble. Type a 2. What? Why are you doing that, Joey? So what were you getting my attention? Say something.
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh boy. All right. I'm just curious. And this is no judgment here. No judgment here. I just want to see where your minds are. All right. At some point they will blow up. You know something, Mike? I don't agree. I don't disagree with that, but I don't think it's anytime soon. I don't think that it's anytime soon. Question is, do people know what AI is? Prakash? Yeah, it's called, what is it called? I'm talking about see, this is what happens when you turn artificial intelligence. This is what happens when you turn 57. You forget little things like that. And I think that people do know what it is. Kramer says NVIDIA going back to 400. I can't talk bad about Kramer or who's the one, Kathy Woods, and those are big people. Those are big influencers. I am nowhere near as big as any of those folks. But I don't see it going down to 400. AI is being marketed to coaches and educators. What about the gap in the 3-month graph for Palantir? Is it a good idea to wait for the buy when it goes down and fill the gap? You know something? What is it? Artificial ignorance, says Ravi. Everybody feels a little differently about it. I like it. There's a lot of people think that it's a scary thing, which it could be a scary thing, but I'm all on board with AI at this particular point in time. All right, metaverse, 5G, EVs, etc. You know something? EVs were rocking until they stopped rocking, until people understood that maybe hybrids is the way to go. The metaverse is still there. The metaverse is still there. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. The metaverse is going to make us all into introverts, and we're not going to be able to deal with people face to face at some point in time. So 5G is still a good thing. It's moving up to 6G. So, Rick, I'm looking at some of those things that you're talking about. Just stay away from the deep fakes. AI, not what it means on the farm. I'm not sure what that means. All right, now I'm going to get into the software. Oh, it did then. Joey didn't have to do anything. All right, let's go to again, looking at what the market is going through. The red flags are there. Market's going up, but our indicators are trending down. If nothing else, you guys do what you want to do and handle your trades the way you want to. I just sent Joey cookies in a box of Prevagen for you. So you send him cookies and send me Prevagen. Wow. Where is Ryan? We do miss him. Ryan is on vacation. Ryan is on vacation. All right. Let's go to the viewers. Let's go to big movers today. Here, I'm giving you some fish. All right. Mike says because Joey's memory is still fine. My memory, you still could have sent me some cookies. Dang. Anyway, I'm giving you some fish. Big movers. Why is this important? I'll tell you why it's important. Because not only are these stocks are going up, but I specifically looked at the stocks that were going up on huge volume. All right. So these are stocks. Another reason why I like these stocks, I'll tell you why. Undervalued. I'm giving you some really good fish right here. All right. I'm giving you some really good fish right here. Richard, I'm going to answer your question in a second. So fish for you, undervalued stocks, with the exception of this one. Oh, this one is not undervalued, but up bigly today, not just on volume, but up on huge volume. All of these stocks should outperform the AAA corporate bond over the next 1 to 3 years. One has a CI above one, which is first acceptance, FA. Ooh, rock me Amadeus. Well, who's saying that? Falco. But that's not Falco. It looks like Falco, but it's not Falco. I'll tell you a quick story. You guys remember the song Rock Me Amadeus? But that was the second album I ever bought. All right. I got the song and I was like, woo. I played the rest of the album. The rest of the album was in Austrian. I was like, say what? So I know not to do that. Not to do that again. All right. I wouldn't buy their shares. No thank you. You worked with, what did you say? I worked with AECON. Oh, you did? You worked with them? He said you wouldn't buy their shares? No thanks. All right. I don't know much about them. All I'm looking at the stocks that we're moving on good volume that have good RVs. Anyway, nonetheless, Jazz, I'm giving you this 5 fish right here. Next question came up is, would you buy contra ETFs? Well, I have a list of some of the best ones out there. And let me move this over. And before you say anything, Joey, I text Rob about this already, but he wasn't able to get back to me in fast enough. What contras are moving up? I've only got 2.
You probably need a new computer.
Don't mess with me. All right, TLSS. This is another short on Tesla, up 2%, and BNKD. I still think regional banks have a long road to go for this year, but that's up. Those are the only 2 contras. So you asked the question of, should you be buying contras? Not yet. I've only got 2 out of 10 that are moving. All right, current hot industry. I won't do that. Not yet. Let's go to Ryan's picks last week. Let's go see what his picks looked like last week. So all he had was First Solar. Does that make sense? I guess so. That was it? Dang. All right. Let's go see what it did. Companies like First Solar, clean energy stocks need that rate cut as well. All right. They're going to need that rate cut as well. Let's quick test it. Look at that. Almost 6% in 1 week off of one stock. Look at that. Way to go, Ryan. Way to go, Ryan. Only had one stock pick last week. He's got no picks for this week. All right. Let's go look at my picks for last week. My picks for last week, I had a lot more. Value, price, exchange, symbol. These were my picks for last week. They're all looking good today, with the exception of snow. I honestly was trying to see if snow was going to follow in the footsteps of Palantir? And the answer to that question was no. Telenor was something that was reaching out or in conjunction with NVIDIA to give a stronger reach overseas. Tonex is back getting into fibromyalgia, C3AI, CrowdStrike, ServiceNow, Coin because of crypto. Let's go back 1 week. Let's see what they did. Let's go back 1 week and let's go see what they did. Quick test all. Oof, I'm down. Look at that. I'm down. And the big move is Snow. Snow and Mara. Look at that. Snow and Mara kicked me in the butt bigly. But Coin, interesting that Coin went up while Mara went down in a big way in the opposite direction. NVIDIA up another 15%. AI, which is C3AI, 10.5%. And CrowdStrike prior to earnings up 3.28% over the last week. All right. Let's go look at my picks for this week. Glenn, please give your opinion on AVGO. Ryan's got a video coming out on that tonight, Amir. Make sure you watch it. All right, make sure you watch it. Ryan's got a video coming out on that tonight, the 6 p.m. video. All right, it is the 6 p.m. video. Check it out. Mara made money and puts before earnings. Yeah, I know. What am I looking at? Oh, my picks for this week. These are my picks for this week because these are all my big stories for this week. Let's go over to Symbol, Palantir, CrowdStrike, Target. Big move on Target. I'm still hot in the AI field, so I like the ETF AIQ. USO oil is poised to move up right now and plug. All right, so those are my picks for this week. We'll see how they work out next week. I'm going to give you some more fish. How about this? Top VST stocks so it's a combination of top VST stocks, but that have a 3-8 crossover over the last 3 days. Everybody understand what I just said? So we're looking at some of the top VST stocks, but not only are these top VST stocks, the 3 and the 8 on these have crossed over as well. So let me explain that a little better. Let's go to the 3-month graph. Let's go to graph layout, Glenn, GETJR, trade, 3 and the 8 just crossed. And it's a top VST stock. All right, that's the fish that I'm giving to you here. MJNX is your pick. Is that in this list? Where's my mouse? There it is. Is MGMX? It's not in that list. All right, so I wrote it down as a stock for us to look at today. I did. All right, so ESOA, petroleum, I'd like to see it take out this level of resistance of 865. Look at that, PGR. All right, nicely. Look at the 3-8 cross. Gotta love that. And using the 20-day simple moving average as a level of support. GGAL, bank foreign, right off the 3-month high of 23.58, but the 3 and the 8 just crossed today. And last time it crossed, look at that move. Last time it crossed before that, look at that move. I could be setting up again. Will Apple recover? It's not a growth stock anymore. Apple is not taking a leadership role in a lot of the things in technology. They're looking at the stuff that's out there, and they do a really good job of making it better. Just like the augmented reality glasses, I think they did much better than the Meta ones. All right. Yeah. So I think the real big innovation died with Steve Jobs, but Apple is a mainstay in the material world. We are living in a material world. But in a material world of technology, Apple is still a leader from that perspective in putting out content and products for that. They're just not the innovative leaders that Steve Jobs was. And I think that in a good market, when tech stocks are going up, Apple should go up, but Apple's got hit by a couple of things. Warren Buffett sold a lot of his, even though Apple still remains a big portion of his portfolio. He did sell out of a lot of them. They just got hit with a $2 billion fine. So, those things are affecting Apple. They moved from the number 1 market cap to the number 2, and NVIDIA is following them right now. Apple may move down to number 3 after NVIDIA takes them. But still, you got over 3 times, you talk about a company that's got over or close to $3 trillion. They ain't going anywhere. I just don't know from a recovery standpoint when that happens. All right. ASPM, what did you do? Why do you keep taking my mouse? All right, real quick, we finished looking at these. ISPC, 3.8 just crossed over the last 3 days. KC, 3.8 just crossed. I needed to overcome that big down bar. Palantir, I'm in it. I like the break. Now it's going to probably serve as a level of support at 25.61. The bigger wick is at the bottom, more buying pressure than selling pressure, but both wicks are bigger than the body. The 3 and the 8 just crossed over the last 3 days. NXT, I needed to break through that level of resistance. Wow, STEM broke through nicely. The 3, the 8, and the 20. These are kind of fish that I want you to keep your eyes on. Ooh, CXDL, the 3.8 cross, but a lot of selling pressure. I'd be careful with that. All right. Now let's get into, what time is it? 2:36. Let's get into your picks. All right, let's get into your picks. Material Girl. That song will linger in the ears. Thanks, man. That's what I do. That's what I do. Right, Joey? I think he's sleeping again. He's got to stop sleeping.
Am I allowed to touch my mouse or no? I don't want to hear you whining.
I never whine.
That's not the noise.
You never hear me whine.
That's not the noise.
That is not me whining. All right, let's go. Let's go take a look at your all's picks from last week. Go back 1 week, 228. Let's quick test them all. Wow, you guys did good. SMCI coin ETF, Celsius, GB, another crypto, GBTC, BITO, another crypto, EME, ARM. Did we pick up any of those stocks? We might have. Let's go to the portfolios. Let's go find AMA hot or not. Let me see if y'all did. Look at y'all, up 3.5%. I still can put 26 stocks into the portfolio. Remember, these have stops. The stops on the long are 30% gain, 10% loss. All right, so we go through hot or not based upon the amount of likes we have. But look at that, a 30%. This is how I'm managing them. I want you to know that. I can only put 10 stocks in there because we only got 101 likes. And that's fine. It is what it is. All right, 30% gain, 10% loss. Let's go see what happened over the week. Go to reports. Go to trade history. Did we make any trades over the week? Let's go click on close. 3-1, which was a few days ago. We did get out of DRV at a 9, almost 10% loss. But prior to that, we were in Celsius. We made 34%. BDTX, we made 30%. SMCI, we made 36%. And on the ones that we got out of, wow, this one must have gapped down. It does. Seals Q gap down to 38% loss. Ouch. I don't have a stop that protects me from gaps. All right. Let's go to the viewers tab. Let's go customer picks this week. And I got a list already. Show me again how many likes do we have, Joey? We got 102. All right. I could put 10 stocks. I've already got a list of them. Starting because I was writing them down. ANF. PLAB, CUZZ, is that what you, no, that's not, I got you. I was still confused. NVDA, IBIT, Lunar, GCT, EETH, SQ, HCA. How many stocks is that? Remember, I can do 10. How many stocks do I have? Got 9. I could do one more. Where am I at? HCA. All right. Here's my, HCA must have already been in there. How does that happen? How do I put that in twice? Because Joey is weird. There it is. HCA, which comes after HCA is LVTX. Now, for everybody who's wondering why I didn't put your stocks, as you guys were writing stocks down, in the chat is when I started writing them down. I put these stocks in here in order of how I saw them. All right, so that's one last time, Joey. How many likes do we have? Just in case there's a big jump. Nope. All right, 10 stocks. You're showing 249 likes. No, you're not. You're probably showing 249 concurrent viewers. That's what you're looking at, Manju. All right, that's what you're looking at. All right, there we go. So I got 10 stocks today. Let's go graph these. All right, that's what I got for today. View the stock graph. Let's put this over here. Let's go to the portfolios. Let's turn this off. Let's go see if we can put any more stocks in here for you today. All right. So, hot or not, go to 3-month graph. Wow. That looks good. Do we already have NVIDIA? Let's go see. We do not have. Now, I'm going to ask a question. You think NVIDIA is too hot to still buy? You think NVIDIA is too hot to still buy, or do you want to put this into your portfolio? Yay or nay? What say you? I like the play. And I've got the stops on it for 30-10. I'm fine with it. All right, let's go see. Buy, yeah. Lee said no. Lee's probably, sitting at the point of looking at, it's at a high. But Lee, I think I'm going to take it. Luann says too late. Better to get the ETF for chip stocks. What's the ETF for chip stocks? I'm okay with that too. Half a position, I'm okay with that too. What does the RSI show? Why are you going to make me add RSI to this? Technical analysis, RSI, 9-day. RSI tells me it's in overbought territory. RSI tells me it's in, we gave you a lot of fish, says Ravi. No. Oh, you just gave me stocks. NVIDIA sold half today. Joey, what do you think? Should I go half? Should I go none? It is in overbought territory. Oh, SOX L. Let's do that. I'd rather go into SOX L. You guys okay with that? You guys okay with SOX L? I have 122 likes. If that's the case, I'll add 2 more stocks. Which would you rather have, half or the ETF? Half or the ETF? Type it in the room. Half or the ETF? Because Joey's no help. Joey is of no help. Oh, now Joey wants to type in from the other side, half. Not NVIDIA. I'm looking at the whole chip space, like SOX. Stop it. SOXL. ETF, half. Joey, which one should I go? Half or the ETF, Joey? Looks like ETF. ETF. All right. We're going to go add, stop touching the mouse. Add the trade. We're going to go with SOXL. SOXL. Semiconductors. All right. Get the price. It's cheap. It's cheaper than going with NVIDIA, right? Target. Let's go with $1,000. Apply. Okay. All right. So we went with the chip. All right. That's fine. Let's go to the next stock. Hot or not, ANF. I'm going to never tell you to buy on a down day. I'm never going to tell you to buy on a down day. I do like from an RSI. It's not overbought anymore. I do like that. The stock is rocking and rolling and rocking and not in. This stock tells me it's got more upside. All right. Glenn, your friend Powell said no more rate increase. Do you believe him now? No, I don't think he's going to do no more. He didn't say that. We read what he said, Akshaya. He says it's going to happen, but not sure when. Oh, not sure when. I think no more. Oh, no. Oh, you said no more rate increase? No, I don't believe him. Watch when data comes in. I don't think so. Remember, Akshaya, I'm just the guy. All I'm doing is giving my insight. I can't, no matter what I say, it doesn't matter. No matter what I say, it doesn't matter. Why are you shortchanging us on your birthday? What do you mean, shortchanging you? I'm not shortchanging you. Great earnings today, profit taking. That's exactly what that is. All right, earnings this AM. Let me see what gold doing. All right, so tell me, I won't take it because it's a down day. I will never buy a stock on a down day. So I won't buy it, but I'm putting it out there. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. I don't want to buy a stock on a down day. So I'm going to add 2 more stocks to this list in a second once we get done. GCT, same thing. 2 down days in a row, though. That's a red flag for me, and it faded the gap. We had a pre-red, which is a closed green candle. Which means the price finished lower than the open. And now 2 more days down. I'd be taking profits on it. It is not from an RSI perspective in a level of being overbought. But I'm not going to buy it because it's a down day. But I am going to tell you, if you do own it, I do like that it's above the 20, but watch the 3 and the 8. Watch the 3 and the 8. Use the CME Fed tool instead of speculating rates. I do use the CME Fed tool. I do use it, and I show it in the live streams sometimes, Rick. I do show it in the live streams every so often. So I'm not buying GCT, but I want you to understand, if you do own it, keep your eyes on this. IBIT. Big down day in crypto yesterday. This is responding a little bit of a indecision day. What say you? What I'd really like to see happen before I buy this, I'd look at buying 12 cents higher than the high. I did do a video on this. This is one of the stocks that I think is okay to buy. For more confirmation, I'd wait for 12 cents higher than the high, but the 3 and the 8 and the 20, and why do I have the stop price on? There we go. I like the play. If you want to buy it, I'd look at 12 cents higher than today, but if you want to hold it longer term, I'd look at 12 cents higher than the high. What do you think? Half position. So Ruben, my positions are $1,000 a position. Half position means I would only put $500 into it. GCT has the biggest percent gain in 2024. Actually, SMCI has one of the bigger gains for 2024. IBIT, no. Listen, not a lot of people are answering about that. I'm going to say no for this one for right now. Ooh, EETH, yes or no? Stock from an RSI perspective is showing me overbought, but you know what else I like? They keep raising the dividend. That's why a lot of people are jumping in on this. It's at a 3-month high, very little wick at the top. Ronnie says, no, okay, and you can be right. I just know that SMCI has had a big gain, and GCT, and that's fine. I'm still not buying it right now. Michelle, we didn't get enough. We might have gotten enough to get to MGNX. If I can put 2 more stocks, Fix and MGNX will go. If I got enough, I think if I've got 2 more stocks, you going to arm wrestle me for it? I'm not arm wrestling you. I ain't doing that. All right. Yes or no on EETH? Listen, do you want to put stocks in this portfolio or not? All right. Sigh. Do you want this or not? EETH. If not, I'm going to go to the next one. Actually, I'm going to take that. Nobody's answering. I'm going to take that. Add trade. I'm going to take EETH. Nobody wants to get down on this today. That's all right. Get price. Target. Apply. It's in there. Y'all want to answer. All right. I said yes. Y'all took too long. All right, let's go to the next one. PLAB. I like the fadation of the gap. It's below the 20. I'm going to say no on PLAB. What say you? High flying fishes for the shorters. You know something about that, Lou? These fish have been flying high for a long time, and people are still making a lot of money off of them. Every time I sit back and go, yeah, it's going to stop. People are still making money. I'm taking all that off the table. If it's showing me an opportunity to make money, I know, Jeremy, you're right. Don't forget the delay. If it's showing me an opportunity to make money, Lou, I'm going to take it. That's why I got stops. All right? That's why I got stops. All right, no on that. SQ. Ooh. Big shooting star, followed through, went up some more, came back down. The 3 and 8 are converging. I'm not feeling warm and fuzzy about that. It is not overbought. The volume, I'm not feeling overbought. I'm not feeling over, you know how I said. SQ, yes or no? SQ, yes or no? Yeah, I'm with y'all. A no on that. I'm going to give you a no on that. And it's trending. If you look, it's trending lower. All right, next one. Ooh-wee. Look at that. HCA, beautiful looking equity curve. 3 and the 8, the 20. RSI tells me I'm overbought. What do you think? What say you? HCA, yes or no? Now, Lou thinks these high flyers are fodder for shorting. I don't disagree with that. But with the move of the market right now, these stocks are still moving up. Where's the CI? CI is not high. CI is not high. But the equity curve, look, everybody's saying yes. Amir says no. We're going to buy it. I got more buys than no. All right. Let's go put in HCA. HCA. Get the price. Grand. Apply. All right. Let's go. Let's go to the next stock. No. LVTX, answer to that question is no. Answer to that is question no. MNR, I don't have enough likes to do that one, but I can take on Fix and MGNX. Those are going to be my last two. That's going to be my LVTX, no. LVTX, no. I know there's a delay. Thank you, Jeremy, for reminding me. I know there's a delay, but I'm saying no. All right. Good. Let's go to last stock, Lunar. No. I loved it during the right time. I think that it still has good upside. We'll see. It's all about the space race. It's all about the space race. All right. I'm going to go. Let's go to graphs. We're going to add those last two. How many likes do we have right now, Joe? I'm going to add those last two, which is Fix and MGNX. 130. Oh, okay. So I can add Fix, MGNX, and I will take ADMA. All right. All right. These are my last three before we go. Joey says that I keep saying goodbye for way too long. It's because I love talking to you guys. Ooh, Fix. Yay or nay? I think it's stalled out. It is at a level of being overbought. The 3, the 8, and the 20 all look good. Not a lot of volume. What say you on Fix? I say no, but what do you say? Bring Boston in as a guest sometime and let her tell us what she looks at. Problem is with Boston, she's got a new position. She's not able to sit in here like she used to. So, volume shrinking. I'm going to take out this level right here so I can get a better picture of volume. That's a better picture of volume. Uncle Glenn, explain why you won't buy a stock that you have as a bottom buy. What? That you have as a bottom buy. What do you mean as a bottom fisher? I'm not bottom fishing right now, so I'm not sure what you're asking me, Lou. Why won't you buy a stock you have I'm not sure what you're asking me, my friend. I'm not going to take, Jeff says Fix it. Is that because you gave me Fix, Jeff? Is that why? I wouldn't buy it. I like the move. Don't get me wrong. I like the move. This is when I would buy it. Show me some more confidence in the move. 12 cents higher than the 12 cents higher than the high. I wouldn't want to buy it now. Again, the 3, the 8, and the 20 all look good. The volume is good. I need to see more confirmation like when it was moving up here. Notice that it never faded the gap. I love that. Never faded this gap. I like the play, but I'd like to see it give me some more confirmation. MGNX is in overbought territory. RT is rising, stocks price rising. What say you about MGNX? Why won't you buy on a down day? Oh, why would I buy? Because I'm putting myself in a bad situation right away. What happens if I buy on a down day and then it goes down some more the next day? Now I'm incurring a bigger loss right from the onset. I would rather to buy on an up day, knowing that the stock is doing exactly what I want it to do, which is go up. Puts me in a better situation. I would rather you guys start off in a better situation than to be in a bad situation that could get worse, and then you still have to make a decision on what you want to do. Ariana, does that make sense? That is the reason why. I will never dollar cost average down either on a stock, ever. That's like trying to catch a falling knife. But that is why I don't like to buy on a down day. I want to put myself, something, investing is hard enough. Let me start off with a win the best way that I can than to start off with a loss and start panicking. Why do I keep seeing commercials for carnivore trading? I don't know who they are. VectorVest says buy high, sell higher. VectorVest says buy low, sell high. That's what VectorVest says. So MGMX, do I have a yes or a no? MGX, no earnings is coming up. Oh. RVRS, not fundamentally sound. Let's go see if I can find some news on this. Let's see if I can find some news on this before I say yay or nay. 4 days ago, are investors undervaluing microgenetics? Or microgenics? Who's this from? This is from Simply Wall. I don't know who they are. It's estimated to be 40% undervalued. What? Oh, I don't like them already. Because the stock is, where's the value? I don't have value. Add parameter. Value. Stock is not undervalued. Stock is overvalued. Put this on a 6-month graph. Yeah, the stock is overvalued. All right, the value is at $2.71, and it's like 10 times overvalued. So I do like, this is a 6-month graph. I like the move. I think that there's enough news, enough stuff in the pipeline to push the stock's price higher. The only thing I don't like is that RSI tells me that it's overbought. So what do you say? I'm gonna leave it up to you. What do you say? Yay or nay on MGNX? All right. I know there's a delay. I'm just looking for MGNX. Yes, after tomorrow. Oh, I can't. I'm not going to do it tomorrow. The only time I do this is when we're live here. Earnings is coming up, evidently. Last earnings was 11.6, 11, 12, 1, 2. I think it's off, but 12, 1, 2. Should have been February 6th, but it's March. Nay on MGMX. Nah, yes, I got a mixture. It looks like you guys are more concerned about earnings. I'm telling you from an earnings perspective, I'm not real warm and fuzzy about it. Relative safety is at 0.87. The company doesn't keep meeting or exceeding earnings expectations. Let's go to a 1 year. That was an earnings. It fell down some more. That was an earnings. It went before it fell. I'm going to say no, not before earnings. 3.7. Its earnings is tomorrow. Still a buy, but 10 a.m. tomorrow, sell it. MJ, maybe today, but keep a tight stop. Crude short Olive Garden time. What is that? I'm not going. You know what I'm going to do? My wife's out of town. I actually may go to Golden Corral today. I actually might. Why not DocuSign? It's poised because I went by the list of stocks that I had, Hickey. That's why. And MGNX was the last one that covered all of the likes that we had. That was the reason why. All right. Remember, the rule is I will look at one stock for every 10 likes we get. All right. All right. Joey, put me on the last screen. There we go. All right. I got to go. Hello. Thank you for this. What time live? What time frame are you looking to analyze these stocks? Naomi, when I look at a stock, I'm looking at it for now. All right. I put it on a graph and I will monitor the graph or use my stops to monitor the trades going forward. So I don't have to have any specific time. Joey, put me back in the software again. Sorry. Put me back in the software again. So with these stocks that I have, Naomi, I've got stops in place. All right. My stop is a 30% gain or 10% loss. Neither long or short. And as long as the stops are in place, and let me show you this. As long as the stops are in place, I'm gonna hold them. Let's go to the return on investment. I can see what stocks are getting closer to 30%, and I can see what stocks are getting to the 10%. So it's not a specific time period, and I like that. I'm going to let the stops manage the trades. Glenn, I thought you were giving up chicken fingers dipped in chocolate. I don't do chocolate on the chicken. I'm not doing that. Mike says, thanks, enjoy your birthday. All right, now you can put me to the end. So, Naomi, that's how I manage these trades. Some of them may be short trades. Some of them may be short trades. Some of them may be longer trades, but I'm going to let the stops manage the trades. All right? Thank you guys for being here on my birthday. Joey got that up there. Thank you guys for being here on my birthday for AMA as Ryan was on vacation. But I think we got a lot of fish. We looked at a lot of your stocks. We talked about a lot of what's going on in the market and how it's affecting the market. These are the things that you need to know. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. If you like what you saw today, it was worth it. It's always going to be a little bit of entertainment. Hit the like button. Let me know it was worth it for you to stop by today. With that, do you adjust your stops when the stock is moving up? Nope. I got the 30-10 and I leave it alone. Keeps me hands off and it keeps me... Now, let me step back a little bit. If I can clearly see that the market is going through some sort of transition and really starting to move down, yes, I will move from a 30-10 to possibly a 25. 20% gain, 5% loss. So I will do that, but I've got to clearly see that something is transitioning in the market like right now. All right. So happy 57, Glenn. I'm 3 weeks from 57. Thank you for that, John. Thank you for all of the birthday wishes. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Still praying for all of the peeps in Texas that are going through all of those horrible fires right now. A lot of rain is supposed to be coming your way. I hope that helps and alleviates and contains some of that fire. Odabu, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.